I have the weirdest setup right now because I'm sitting like on a little stool and I have like my brother's, okay, I just got a text I didn't want to get. Okay. Anyways, going forward. I freaking suck at making intros, so I'm just gonna go into the video. You guys have been asking me to do this video ever since like 1 week after my quince. Actually, no, it was probably like 2 days after my quince that everyone started telling me to do a reflection on my quince, do what went wrong and what went right on my quince. It was just like a bunch of people who just wanted to know that. So I decided after, how long has it been? For like 5 months or so, 6? I don't know, somewhere around there, that my quince has passed and I am finally gonna be doing this video. Am I super bright? Okay. So yeah, it's been a bit, but I'm finally gonna do the video. I went on Instagram and oh, by the way guys, I got my nails done today. Had a little nail day and I'm not too happy with them just because they're really short. I told the lady to do them longer, but she didn't. So they're this kind of short for me. It's probably kind of long for some of you guys, but I usually get them a little bit longer. And I got them all white. I just realized I didn't even care what shirt I was wearing. I probably wore this shirt in another video. I'm sorry. I was just doing my makeup and I'm still in pajamas. So yeah, my bad. What was I talking about before I got into the shirt thing? Completely lost my train of thought. But anyways, I think it was something about my Instagram thing. So let me go to my Instagram right now and pull up the questions. I got so many questions on this. So one of my most asked questions is when, okay. Oh, before I even answer the question, I just want to say that my quince was not very planned out to as how a lot of people's quinces are planned. And so whatever I say in this video is just my advice towards you to what I did. But I know a lot of people start planning their quinces for like years before that, but I planned my quince not, you know, in a very short amount of time. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. If you're new here and you found me out through this channel, and you have no idea like what I'm talking about and you did not see my quince videos, I'll link them all down below, but they are on my other channel, which is with my sister. But it was November 17th, 2018. I'll insert some pictures right now just so you guys can see how my quince was, my court, and just everything. I'll insert the pictures for you guys to see on the screen right now. Okay, so the first question was, when should you start planning your, let me take this out, that looks weird. When should you start planning your quince? I decided, well, I asked my parents that I wanted a quince at around April or maybe March, around there, the ends of March. And my birthday was August 29th. So, but the only reason I waited that long was because I knew that my quince was definitely not going to be done on my birthday, just because it's really hot and none of my family from Mexico was going to be able to come. My quince was in November, which gave me, you know, that's when I asked my parents. But I didn't actually start planning my quince till about the ends of May. Yeah, May, and like the ends of, like the middle of May or the ends of May was when I officially started planning my quince and stuff. I just got a text I didn't want to get. Okay. Anyways, going forward, I got a lot about my quince dances and like if they were hard to remember and stuff like that. So thankfully, my quince dances were not hard to remember at all. Actually, it was just my core all knew how to dance, so it wasn't like I had to, how do I put this? It wasn't something that I had to remember everything and teach them. Like they kind of just, and if they didn't know the dances, since they were so good at dancing, they just kind of winged it and it came out good. So no, my dances were not very hard to remember or just to perform them at all. Was it hard moving in your dress? It was definitely a little bit more of a struggle, but I'm not gonna say, because I know a lot of people say like, oh my gosh, like walking in your quince dress is like the hardest thing ever. It wasn't for me. And my quince dress was fairly big. Plus I like loved my quince dress, so I loved the feeling of having to like pick up my dress and have to walk with it. How many days before did you get your nails done? So I got my nails done the Wednesday, that week, the Wednesday, because the way it worked out was on Wednesday I got my nails done. On Thursday I had my last quince practice at the hall, and on Friday I didn't go, but basically on Friday was like just the whole setup day because my quince was on the Saturday. So we had people coming, like we had family from Mexico coming. We had family from Mexico coming already, and then we had to plan out like, because we gave out little like t-shirts. Actually, there's one right here that I can show you guys. Okay, so my uncle that came from Mexico, he made me shirts for the day after for everyone who helped me with my quince. So like any of my padrinos who, you know, helped me, gave me something for my quince. He made me shirts that I could give them for the day after, the party after. The after party. There we go. So it just said Natalie's quinceañera, and then in the back it said the date. And mine was one like this, but except my letters were silver. Did you fall in your dress? I did not fall in my dress. I did get like stuck. My dress got stuck, like I stepped on it when I was walking a couple times, which I could have definitely fell, but I didn't. But definitely could have happened. What's a good theme with pink? Well, I did pink and my theme was like a princess theme. Just because I combined pink with silver, and I did like crowns, carriages, carriages, just a whole bunch of princess stuff. Any princess thing you could think of, I incorporated it. Was the morning stressful? By the way, I love you. The morning of my quince was probably the scariest, like most stressful just time, and I was really sad at the time. Well, not at the time, but that morning I was just really sad because, you know, I had been dreaming of that moment for so long, and it was just there, and I knew that I only had like a certain amount of hours and then it'd be gone already, and it was really sad. What was your favorite part? My favorite part, I'm gonna say it has to either be the party bus and like going to the park, like the park just in general, like that was so fun just because my core was absolutely amazing. My camera like shut off, so I think like it's not the same angle anymore, but okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna go on to the next one because I don't remember what question I was on. Where did you buy your dress? I bought my dress in downtown LA. I don't know the specific store, but I'm pretty sure because I remember my dress, that exact dress, was in so many places in downtown LA, like that same dress. Yeah, you don't have to go to my same place. Just because I don't remember the name of it, but if you go anywhere downtown LA, you show them a picture of my dress. I don't even know the model of my dress, but if you show them like a picture of my dress, they'll know exactly what dress it is because it was a 2018 dress. I know that for a fact. So they should know what dress it is. Did you ever get stressed out from forgetting something that's important? I'm gonna say I was on top of things with my whole quince that day. Oh no, yeah, I remember one thing. So I didn't do my speech that I had to say, so I winged it, but I was really scared, and I remember like saying I don't think I left. Oh my gosh, no, I didn't record my speech for my YouTube video, but oh my gosh, thank God, because it was so bad. When is a good time to start planning? I just turned 14 on March 26th, and I want to start planning. You can definitely start planning already. You should go check your churches and your hall. Like first thing, church and hall is the first thing you should get, like straight out. Because for me, getting those two things was the hardest to get out of everything, because you can find a band like anywhere, basically. You can find a DJ anywhere. Those are the type of things you can get anywhere. But halls and churches, those are the hardest. So like if you get a church that's 2 hours away from your house and your hall is 2 hours on the opposite direction of your house, like it's just too much. It's too much wasted time, and it's too much money to be paying for a limo that does all that. So make sure that you go to your local churches first, get a date, and then go to your hall, get a date, match the dates, and reserve that. Much did you spend on the party? I'm gonna say somewhere between 10,000 to like 12,000, 13, around there, somewhere in between. How many crowns did you have? I only had one crown, and I love my crown. If I could go back though, I would definitely get a little bit of bigger crown. But how do you suggest to ask a boy to be your chambelán? Well, luckily for me, I did not have to ask my guys to be my guys in my chambelanes in my quince, they kind of like offered. Mario called me one day. I was at school and he FaceTimed me and he was like, oh, can I be in your quince? And I was like, sure. And I was like, and Eddie was with him. And then from there, just kind of like, oh, Eddie, you want to be in my quince? And it was like a spread. And then I texted Hera and I was like, hey, like, you want to be in my quince? And he was like, yeah, like, I'm down. And then from there, I already had 3 guys. And then, but they were all older and at school. The guys that I did have to ask were the guys who were my age. So I had 2 guys that were my age. Yeah, I had 2 guys that were my age that they were just, I just kind of told them because I had always told, one of these guys, I had always told him, like, you're going to be in my quince. Like, I want you to be in my quince. And he had been in so many girls' quinces, but I told, like, we kind of already knew that he was going to be in my quince. So when time came close, I was like, hey, can you ask your mom if you can be in my quince? And he asked and it was yes. And yeah. How much time before did you start practices? In total, I think I had like 7 practices. And I know a lot of people, because it was not the full 2 months. I think it was, yeah, it was like 7 weeks. And a lot of people think that, oh my god, that's so little time. But my choreographer was like on top of it. Like, she would tell the guys like, hey, like, pay attention, like, hey this, hey that. Like, she wouldn't let us mess around. So it was not something that was like, oh, like, everyone was messing around so we didn't finish. No, I mean, it was fine. And my vals was 2 songs, first of all. And my whole surprise dance, each guy had a different song. So it was, we definitely didn't waste time on any of it, if that makes any sense. What was the most stressful part of your quince? The dances. Definitely the dances. Things you wish to have improved. The flowers. If I could go back, I would go and press the lady who does my flowers and be like, dude, like, do them right, please. And I'd show her pictures and be like, this is how I want them, please, 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 please. Just because she completely like ruined my day. Because the flowers that she gave me were not even 1/4 of the flower that I asked her to give me. And the saddest part about that is that I paid for the flowers that I wanted, you know, and it wasn't a little bit of money either. To have her give me a centerpiece that was the cheap version that she had showed me after I paid for something, it was just, what are your heads up for upcoming quinceañeras? My heads up is, please wear like shorts that are really high-waisted. So wear your crinolina, goals, and ties. It does not cut your stomach in half. I was in pain for, I'm gonna say, like 2 days after my quince. It was still like really bruised to wear my quince because my waist is fairly tiny. So they tightened it so much to where if I got my hands, I could go like this with my waist. So definitely, and I didn't have anything under, so it was like the string was literally like cutting my stomach in half. So just wear something under, and don't let one thing ruin your day, because I definitely think that a lot of things ruined my day that I shouldn't have let it got to me. I should have put everything aside and focused on me, but I didn't, and I focused on things that I should have been focusing on. So definitely focus on you. It's your day. Enjoy it, because it's gone. Like, dude, like, I had dreamed of it for so long and it's gone now. Are you nervous to dance? Yes, I was very nervous to dance. Actually, matter of fact, a lot of my dances, like, we made mistakes, and I was like, really, like, my heart was just kind of beating. But then, you know when you get so nervous to the point where, like, you just, like, everything closes off. Like, I couldn't even hear the music because of how nervous I was. Like, the music blocked out from my ears, and I was just kind of like, I was zoned out, but I was doing the moves. It was the weirdest thing ever, but yeah, it was just kind of like, I was there, but I wasn't really there for like a big chunk of the time until like the guys put me up, and that's when I like snapped, and I was like, because I had to do that with my hands, because I was up in the air, and I had to do, what did I have to do again? Something like that, because they had me up. So I was definitely very nervous. I showed you guys your dance. My front neighbor, who's also like really close friends to us, how many chambelanes did you have? I had 7 guys and 6 girls. Heels, I did not wear heels. Matter of fact, I wore pink Vans for my whole party. It was the best decision I could have ever taken. And if you are having a quince and you don't really wear heels, do not wear heels, just because it's gonna mess up your whole day. Just go with Vans, go with slip-ons, go with chanclas, go with something else, because if not, you're gonna be really tired already midday. Like, you're gonna be at the park and you're gonna be very tired. So I say, I mean, you're not gonna see it anyways. It's under the dress. Maybe when you walk a little bit, but no one's gonna care. The right time to start practice, I think that if you know you're gonna be on top of it, 2 months and a half. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video now. That is all I have to tell you guys. But if anything, make sure to follow my social medias, because I usually post like some pizza stuff here and there just little snippets. Hopefully it was a little bit of helpful for all of you upcoming quinceañeras, because I know it's really hard. Thank you guys for watching.
Desde que te vi, supe que eras para mí. Ahora mírate aquí, tu corazón late por mí.